Pre-Raphaelite. Somebody phonetically type it in chat how to actually say that word. I didn't just wake up, but I just had breakfast. I've had a tiny cup of coffee. I'm not really here, bro. So let's go ahead and get in this. Paris Paloma, pre-Raphaelite. You know what I mean? I think I got it. Raphaelite. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Let's move on.
She looked like a painting by a Pre-Raphaelite with a red hat cascading past her sloping side eyes. If Rossetti could have seen her, how he would have cried. And he didn't have words like mine. Open hat tucked into the neck of her father's blue cable knit fisherman vest. So when I tuck my locks into the collar of my shirt, from time to time I think of her. And I'm everything that she isn't tonight. Make myself in her image if I could, if I didn't know better, if I didn't know more. She sits on velvet and candlelight, collaterally illuminating all my inadequacies. I spend my life building pedestals. I get the feeling that when it's dark she goes. She dances naked, my body I can never show. She's in a painting, and I'm out of it. And I make things, but she's made out of it. She's made out of it. Out of it. She's made out of it.
First of all, one thing I want to say, her voice in this song, this might be my absolute favorite voice. Like this, of all the Paris Paloma songs that I've heard so far, out of every single one, I think this is by far the first one where I'm like, this is something that I would drive around on the radio and listen to. Like I would put this on in the radio as I'm driving and I would listen to this. This is my favorite of her voice sonically that I've heard out of all the Paris Paloma songs that we've heard so far. Second of all, that is my favorite line so far. I make things, but she's made out of it. This is really cool. Like this whole, like, I don't know if this is supposed to be a commentary on like how we view women or women's sexuality or like the female gaze. Like, I don't really know yet. So I'm going to hear more and then maybe it'll come to me. But I really like just sonically speaking, musically speaking, how she sounds singing the song. Like this is my favorite of just how her voice sounds. Like this is a good one, Ashley. This is a good pick. Wait. Oh, wait, why is it frozen? Okay, perfect. I want to go back to that part. I actually want to hear that again.
She's in a painting, and I'm out of it.
Yeah.
And I make things, but she's made out of it. She's made out of it. Out of it. She's made out of it. Out of it. She's made out of it. I once watched as we sat by the stream, her pluck a pink magnolia straight from the tree.
I like this one.
In the world that flower she did eat, so nonchalant, speaking to me. And there was a time I was certain, I was sure she grew straight from the earth on her pedestal. But here in the dirt, I know her better, I know her more. And I'd be subject to her laughter if she ever did know those things shape me after. And to my skin shown, even she is a patchwork, and how I enjoy the fall. And I get the feeling that when it's dark she goes. It's in her nature, but she needs no such defender. Spider riding on her letters. I know her more, I know her better. I know her flaws and I know her, but I know her more, and I get the feeling that when it's dark, she glows. It's in her nature, not any kind of show. She's in a painting, and I'm out of it. And I make things, and she's made out of it. She's made out of it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This might be my second favorite song after Labor. Whereas Labor, I like from a lyrical perspective because it was a great conversation to have with Labor. This might be my favorite Paris Paloma song, just in general. Like, this is by far, not only is this the most quote unquote radio ready song and radio forward song that I've heard from her so far. This is absolutely this is my favorite of her songs from a production standpoint. And just from an empowerment standpoint and from a metaphorical standpoint, that is not so much having to do with how men treat women or how the patriarchy or something. Like, all of her songs involving the patriarchy, lyrically, they're my favorite to discuss. But in terms of imagine if Ray and like Morgan St. John had a poetic baby. like that would be the song. Whereas Ray's empowerment songs that I like a lot, that are always about being who you are and uplifting the women around you. And then you have Morgan St. John that kind of cuts sharp with the knife as to how women are treated in the same world that they are meant to be uplifted by. This song would be kind of a combination of both of those things. And plus it just sounds fire. It's just such a good sounding song, man. She's singing, hey, Paris, you singing your ass off with this one.
It's in her nature, not any kind of show. She's in a painting, and I'm out of it. And I make things, and she's made out of it. She's made out of it. Out of it. She's made out of it. She's made out of it.
Oh yeah. Hey, Paris, bro. That is so fire, bro. She's so good. Wait, hold on. Let me get the chat back. She's so good, man. She is so good, bro. And one thing that I find interesting about this song, and maybe it's my manness that I can't necessarily relate to it in this way. So this is a way that I'm not going to try to relate to it. A lot of what I got from this song, and tell me if I'm wrong, but a lot of what I was getting from this song is her finding everyone perfect but her. Like, everyone is a work of art. Everyone is this kind of picture perfect painting. Every woman is great. Every woman has this sense of strength and beauty about them, except herself. All of these things that she can find in everyone else, yet she can't find it in her. Like, she is, which is so ironic, because it is the exact same way I imagine women probably view Paris Paloma. Like, women probably view you as this pinnacle of like perfection when it comes to empowerment, strength, resilience, courage, bravery, talent. And yet the entire song, from what I was trying to gather, is her describing every other woman that way, but yet not being able to see it in herself. You know, and that, the sound aside, that's a really cool way to, I guess, showcase the insecurity while also still trying to find the beauty outside of the insecurity. It's why I'm trying to piece it together, and I'm trying to see if I can understand the song. But that, I'm gonna have to hear this a couple more times, because I think I was just so enamored by how good the song was and how nice the song sounded that I was trying to piecemeal the different sounds together, or the piecemeal the different lyrics together. But that was cool. And then I'm assuming that the Pre-Raphaelite, I assume that is a reference to something that I am clearly uneducated our way. The Pre-Raphaelites were a group of 19th century English painters, poets, and critics who rejected academic art styles to focus on nature, intense realism, and literary themes. Oh, okay, back to nature. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna have to read up on that. I'm definitely gonna have to read up on that. Like that's super cool. But I'm getting a lot of references of to viewing a lot of references of her viewing these other people as works of art and viewing other women as works of art, but maybe not even viewing herself in that way. And then I'm trying to understand the line more where she says, men swear blood oaths for their Helen. I know her more. I know her better. I wonder if there is a reference there about like Helen not being the victim or not being this damsel in distress that she's a lot of times made out to be, but instead it was her choice. It was her strength, her resilience that made her the strong Helen of Troy that she is, and not just needing to be rescued or to be saved. Like there's a lot that I can get from this song, and I want to go back and like dissect it and try to get more from it. But that was a good pick, Ashley. That was a good pick. Helen of Troy was married off to Prince Paris. So there's a Easter egg there, a metaphor there. Like I'm gonna read this more. I'm gonna listen to this again, and I'm gonna listen to it more. Somebody said it's a Pre-Raphaelite summer. Wait, there's one part I want to look at. Her face here. Hold on. I want to look at her face here. Somebody say, look at her face here. Hold on. Wait.
Eliminating all my inadequacies. I spend my life building pedestals. I got the feeling that when it's dark, she goes.
Yeah.
She dances naked. My body I can never show. She's in a painting, and I'm out of it. And I make things, but she's made out of it. She's made out of it.
That sound when she goes, she's made out of it. I just like the sound of this song. It sounds so good. Paris, you're a real one. Paris, you're a real one, bro. Paris, you are a real one. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Oh, that shit is dope, bro. Good pick, Ashley. Very good pick.